Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. So whenever you find yourself guided or drawn to this reading, it's most definitely meant for you. And I do want to take this moment to remind you, as always, to go ahead and like the video, to leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't done so already. And when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through was, enough is enough, stop right there. Enough is enough, stop right there. So let's aim down and pull some cards. So we're going to begin by doing some initial shuffling and see how many cards Spirit wants to give us from the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. And do keep in mind, general timeless read for the sign of Taurus, my lovely Tauruses. Whatever placements you have within your chart, all of which apply. If you're here to hear about a Taurus in your life, more than welcome to join. And due to it being general, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. But don't forget to check out the other placements within your chart for more messages. On another note, I'm also taking requests for personal readings at this time, accepting requests. So all you have to do is head down to the description box below, where you will find the options pricing in my email. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you. Oh, I just felt very out of it in your energy. You might be saying a lot. All right, so for Taurus, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for Taurus. You might also feel a bit clumsy these days. Interesting. All right, we have 6. Ace of Pentacles, you'll find that you're receiving an immense amount of attention within your business, career, your job, whatever it may be for you. And all the meanwhile, your financial situation's weighing quite heavy on your mind. At times feeling like you deserve 10 times more than what you experience. But it's like, pay attention to the abundance that's taking place at this time. You feeling quite frustrated at times or easily distracted or out of it. And it just feeling like there's so much success happening for you or will be on the horizon. And a need to pay attention to all of which as your life unravels in the way it's meant to. Okay. So we're beginning the 6-card spread with the Queen of Swords. It's time to go. I'm feeling a little bit feisty. I'm feeling fed up. I just want to leave this situation or this relationship or this group of friends, feeling like you've outgrown this or that, or you've just had enough. You know, going back to the overall message, enough is enough. Stop right there. You seeing or hearing certain things around you occurring and not resonating with it, or feeling like it doesn't sit well with you. Somebody has done me dirty is what I'm hearing. For some of you, it's the past popping back up and you being like, that is quite enough. You are forgetting, or you just want me to forget what you did to me or what occurred. Oh, I'm hearing stop right there. We're taking this no further. Stepping in the right direction, feeling like people are either in the work environment rubbing you the wrong way. For a lot of you, it's outside of your work environment, and those people are just not sitting well with you to the point where you're distracting yourself with work. And you're like, well, this area is going well, so I'm just going to kind of try to focus on that. But then they pop up in your mind, or they, text you or call you, or you see them on social media in the midst of your workday, and it's just super distracting or super annoying. And you feeling spacey all the meanwhile, getting frustrated and finding yourself wanting to use your sword to make a change, to cut them out of your life, or out of your situation. Feeling like you stumble upon your words and want to kind of sound accurate and sound intelligent when you're putting them in their place, but then it's like, that's the moment when you get flustered, right? You feel as if that when you step back, when you are around them, then you kind of have the right words to say. then you feel as if you come off intelligent, at least in your mind. In Spirit saying, well, then isn't that kind of confirmation that this person or these energies are not right for you anymore? That you can't really speak properly, or you can't get your words across, or you go blank and you can't think. And it's just remember it's okay to make a change. Moving forward, we have the Knight of Cups. As you move forward, it's interesting I choose that wording, given we have a Knight. You're going to feel a bit emotional, right? Feeling a little bit disappointed, maybe in oneself for the way you dealt with something, the way you interacted with somebody. You know, even if it wasn't this person or this group of people that we were speaking upon, it feels like that those emotions, that way of dealing with them kind of bleeds through into other connections or other situations. And you just feeling like you need to kind of move towards a new level of success for yourself. Where to head now, what to achieve now. Feeling like it's time for you to start something new. Feeling like you are ready for a new chapter of your life. A lot of change is coming to be, but I need to remember that if you don't cope with and deal with some of these emotions that are coming to light, your cup is going to overflow with emotions, and you're going to sort of take it out on the wrong people moving forward, or not make the best out of certain changes or certain situations that are coming to be in the future on the horizon. It's time to do me, a very independent vibe coming through as you get ready to cut certain people, certain situations out of your life. 5 of Swords. I'm sick and tired of feeling the burden, feeling as if certain energies make you feel guilty for doing what's right for you, or feel as if they can sort of take their burdens and put them on your plate, if that makes sense. As you gain a better understanding of situations and energies that are healthy for you and ones that aren't for you moving forward, you find yourself feeling quite irritated or annoyed by the opinions flowing in or the judgments, feeling like it's a never-ending battle to get your point across or to accomplish what you need to. But then again, you'll start to realize if you focus on it that your career is doing pretty well, or it's about to, and your money situation. But there's a need to focus at this time, feeling like it's easy to drift mentally to the past or to lose focus in one way, shape, or form. Again, feeling a bit spacey. I'm being drawn to the person crying in the background. You might find yourself at times just wanting to curl up into a ball and release in a certain amount of emotions, tears, and it just feeling like you need to move on again from somebody or a situation, but it's time for you to do, but you just can't figure out how to do it or when to do it, feeling like you just have a lot going on, a lot of people that rely on you, a lot of obligations to fulfill. And we're moving on to the 7 of Pentacles. And so as you move forward, you're going to find yourself not so much enjoying your work or feeling as if it's hard to do so given all that you have going on in your life, or this person or these energies just keep popping back up. And again, being aligned with the Queen of Swords, you feel as if it's just enough. Enough is enough. You have to figure out, how to kind of gradually remove them from your life, or just simply cut them out altogether in an abrupt manner. And regardless of which approach you take, which strategy you go with, it just feels like a necessary step towards the direction of your success, feeling as if they're going to end up, if they're not already, hindering you, holding you back, or being at the very least, a burden, but feeling like they could create a severe blockage between you and the success you deserve and certain changes that are on the horizon. You're going to see a lot of birds. I would look up the specific spiritual meaning for them if you can identify which kind of bird that is. There's a message from your guides. And we're moving on to the 9 of Pentacles. I believe I mentioned earlier on in the reading there's a very kind of independent vibe coming through in this reading, and you feeling as if Here's a bird again. Feeling as if it's time to do what's right for you. It's time to kind of push other people's situations aside and just view things in a fresh manner, right? Celebrate all the successes and even all the failures that have taken place up until this point. But being aligned with the Knight of Cups, again, for a lot of Tauruses out there, you're charging towards a new change, a new situation, or just new life in general. Feeling like it's been too long since you've done what's right for you. You might feel very caged in at times, or feel like certain people kind of box you in to a certain way they expect you to be, or a certain way to act, or certain achievements they expect you to move towards, and you just feeling like you're breaking free from all of which, or at least attempting to do so. And interesting, I said breaking free because one of the downloads or things I was guided to mention in this reading for you was about breaking crystals. For some of you, you will find moving forward, if you haven't already, that you're breaking a crystal when you're frustrated, you know, but when you break a crystal, you need to think about what was on your mind at that point, or what you were doing or dealing with. For a lot of you, for example, I will never forget, I broke a crystal when I was thinking about a toxic friend that I had gotten rid of at a certain point. And then that was when I kind of learned that that's when you need to throw that crystal out, given it's going to contain such negative energy. And it was a message that that situation was done. It's broken. It's taken care of, and to move on. All right, so just something to be aware of. If you break it and nothing bad was on your mind, which doesn't feel as relevant, doesn't need to be removed from your life altogether. But just something to keep in mind once again. But I do feel as if, moving on to the Page of Wands, Tauruses do need to download new music to bring new vibes, a fresh feeling to their situation, to your life in general. Feeling as if a lot of anxiety is taking place, you wanting to start fresh once again, wanting to embark on a new journey, a new adventure. A lot of you thinking about traveling, and you should absolutely do just that and get out and about, you know, explore, have fun. You'll see squirrels, which will remind you to have fun, or to simply watch your energy levels, your anxiety levels, and to be one with nature as well. Feeling as if being aligned with the Five of Swords, you just again are feeling a bit depleted, a bit all over the place mentally, just easily frustrated and irritated, feeling like people keep popping back up from the past, or simply this energy or these energies are just not healthy for you anymore, and you're like, enough is enough, this just needs to stop. With that said and done, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, as I struggle to say it. And don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best, sending you love and light at this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.